this way to bear country. You'll know when you're there. As soon as you enter, you'll feel like a bear. A great grizzly bear. A Berenstain Bear.
We are the Berenstain Bears.
Mama!
Papa!
Sister! Brother!
We appreciate each other.
We live in a split-level tree.
Mama, Papa, sister, and me. Snug as bugs in our split-level tree.
Here are more Berenstain Bears.
Factual.
Big Boy Bear.
Professor Owl. Oh, who's tea, honey butter? I'm the mayor.
Lots more.
Bears galore!
You may think that this starts our show. Well, it does.
Well, how about it? Want to come out and practice a little soccer? Come on. You ought to see the soccer goal I made out of sticks and chicken wire. Well, we can take turns practicing shots and blocks. Come on. You like soccer and you're pretty good for a girl.
Pretty good for a girl? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, gee, sis. All I meant was...
How do you like that, smarty?
Hey, I wasn't ready, but now I am, so look out!
Brother, sister, you stop that this instant.
But, Mama!
Don't you but Mama me. You know the rules. No ball playing in the house.
But, Mama, we weren't playing ball. We were just fooling around.
That's right, Mama.
Just fooling around, huh? Well, just fooling around, my dears, is how precious possessions get broken. Things like fancy bric-a-brac, antique clocks, valuable lamps. So, if you're gonna fool around with a soccer ball, do it outside.
That's what I was telling Sister, that we should practice at my new soccer goal.
Well, come on then. Last one there is a stewed prune.
Oh, yeah?
I'm headed for the mall to do some shopping, so behave yourselves. Your papa is in his workshop if you need anything. And there's milk and cookies in the kitchen if you get hungry. Those cubs.
What do you think of my soccer goal?
Pretty good for homemade.
Okay, let her rip.
Goalie, prepare to meet your doom!
Just call me Stonewall.
Okay, Stonewall, let's see you stop this, and this, and this, and this.
Okay, get ready, because soccer is how I get my kicks.
Well, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
About doing something besides soccer.
But,
Or at least going home for that milk and cookies.
well, okay.
You know, there's a lot more things to do in life than practice soccer.
Like what, for instance?
Like, pick wildflowers.
Pick wild flowers? I don't know if I could stand the excitement.
Well, we could do some bird watching.
Bird watching? Bird watching?
Why, sure. I've already identified 17 kinds of birds this week.
Hey, sis, give me a break. While I'm picking all those wild flowers and watching all those birds, my soccer skills go down the drain and I lose my starting spot on the soccer team.
Boy, you are something.
Well, have you got any more bright ideas?
I know what. Let's go out and take turns twisting each other up on the swing and see who gets the dizziest.
That's a dizzy idea. Besides, I just get sick and throw up.
Okay, then let's go out to Berry Island and pick wild blackberries.
No blackberry picking. I just get stuck on the thorns. Besides, the seeds get stuck in your teeth.
Oh, you're nothing but a stick in the mud. You don't want to do anything. All you want to do is sit and hug that dopey soccer ball. You must be in love with that soccer ball.
I am not. But I'll tell you something, smart mouth. I bet you I can dribble this dopey ball past you.
Oh, yeah? You couldn't get it past me before, and you can't get it past me now.
Well, we'll just see about that.
Mama's favorite lamp.
Smashed all to bits.
What are we going to do?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
Oh my gosh, here comes Mama.
Oh, no! What'll we do?
We could hide the lamp.
There's no time.
Well, we could at least hide the soccer ball.
Hurry! Here she comes! Hide it quick!
Well, I'm back from my shopping. Did you have your milk and cook? My lamp! My very best lamp! What happened to it?
Well,
You see,
it got broken.
I know it got broken. How did it get broken?
Well, it was a bird.
a bird? Yes, a bird.
That's right, a big purple bird with yellow feet.
Yes, and a red head and green wingtips.
And funny little red feathers sticking out of its head.
This bird, did it make any kind of sound?
It squawked.
It whistled.
That's right, it squawked and whistled. Then it flew in the window, zoomed around the room, and broke the lamp.
Well, that was quite an experience.
Yeah.
Well, hello, group. How's every little... Holy catfish! What happened to Mama's best lamp?
It's quite a story. Why don't you tell it to your papa?
Well, there was this big green-headed yellow bird with purple feet.
No! A red-headed purple bird with yellow feet.
Yeah. A purple-headed green bird with red feet and yellow wingtips and green feathers growing out of its...
No! A yellow-headed green bird with red feet and purple wingtips and...
Just a minute, please. You got me confused. Now, what was it? A yellow bird with green wingtips and purple feet? Or a purple bird with green wingtips and yellow feet? Or was it a white bird with black spots? Like that soccer ball behind my easy chair. Well, what have you got to say for yourselves?
Now, Papa, don't be too hard on them. You see, I'm not so worried about the lamp. We can always get another lamp. Or we can glue this one back together. What I'm sad about is the thought that maybe, just maybe, my cubs, whom I've always trusted, aren't telling me the truth. And trust is not something you can put back together again once it's broken.
It wasn't a bird. It was a soccer ball.
And it was all my fault.
It was just as much my fault.
Hello, Gran? Oh, everything is fine here in the treehouse. Sunday dinner? How nice. We'd love to, Gran. We'll see you then. Regards to Gramps. Bye. Isn't that nice? Gran just invited...
Mama, you didn't tell Gran the truth.
Oh?
Sister's right. You told Gran everything is fine here in the treehouse. And it isn't true.
Oh, but it is true. Papa and I have two fine cubs who have just learned a very important lesson about telling the truth. And what could be finer than that?
But what about your lamp?
Oh, Papa's gonna glue it back together. Why don't you two help?
Oh, boy. Can we? Come on, brother.
Well, what do you think?
I think you've done a very good job of gluing it back together.
Well, I certainly hope it'll be a very long time before you're tempted to tell a lie.
Count on it, Papa. Count on it.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that, because trust is one thing you can't put back together again once it's broken.
A penny for your thoughts, Papa.
Where's the penny?
Right here.
Well, what your old papa was thinking about...
Was honey. That's all you ever think about, Papa.
It's all very well to scoff, but the fact is that honey is very important to bear country. Not only is it nature's most perfect food, it's the foundation of bear country's entire economy. Why, without bees and honey, bear country would be in very serious trouble.
The moment has arrived. The moment of truth. When we find out whether this plant I've developed is the ultimate weapon against bear country, or just another pretty face. Pinchweasel, release the bee.
Yes, Archweasel.
I've done it! I've done it! I've created the ultimate weapon against bear country. A plant that eats bees. You delightfully disgusting little beauty. Pinchweasels!
Yes, Archweasel.
Locate Ratfish Ralph and get him here immediately!
Immediately, Archweasel.
Ralph is Ralph, I've come to say. When it comes to scheming, I'm okay. I'm slick. I'm quick.
Okay, pull the lever, now! Ratfish Ralph, so good of you to drop in. Just picture it. Hundreds of thousands of these little darlings gulping down those bees. Gulp, 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 gulp.
I'm picturing.
Hour after hour, day after day, and after a while, no more bees.
Ah, and no more bees means no more honey.
And no more honey means the end of bear country as we know it. The bears will pack up and leave, and I will at last achieve my glorious goal. To take over bear country, lock, stock, and honey pot.
Ah, I gotta hand it to you, Chief. You're some kind of genius.
An evil genius. Now listen up. This darling is almost the perfect weapon.
Almost?
It's sturdy, fast-growing, and spreads like wildfire once it's established. But it's very difficult to grow from seed. Requires the talents of a master gardener.
I've got just a sucker. A candidate, Chief. Mama Bear, president of the Garden Club, winner of the Flower Show prize 6 years in a row.
But how are you gonna fool her? She's pretty smart.
Chief, you just leave that to me.
What are you going to enter in this year's flower show, Mama?
Are you gonna win again this year?
I don't know what I'm going to enter. And as for winning, the competition's getting pretty tough. A little water, sister.
Okay, Mama.
Some plant food, brother.
Righto.
Lovely, just lovely. Smile, everybody.
Hey, what are you doing, Ralph?
Yeah, why are you taking our picture?
Now, Cubs, there's no need to be rude.
But, Mama!
Perfect, absolutely perfect.
Perfect for what, Mr. Ralph?
Perfect for the cover of Green Thumb, the new garden magazine. But let me explain, dear lady. I have been authorized to select Bear Country's leading gardener for the cover of our inaugural issue.
You mean you're going to put me on the cover of your magazine?
No more than you're due, madam. And now, if you please, they're holding the presses.
You mean there's no catch?
And we don't have to buy anything?
Oh, quite the contrary. The fact is, I've been asked by the magazine to make this little gift of appreciation. Seeds for a rare new flower, the super honeybell. It's been a pleasure to serve you, madam. Good day.
It's beautiful. Perfectly beautiful. Well, that solves the problem of what to enter in this year's flower show. The super honeybell is a sure winner.
Mission accomplished. Release another bee.
My goodness, Ralph seems to have turned over a new leaf.
I don't know, Mama.
Well, the least we can do is give him the benefit of the doubt.
Look, Mama, the judges.
They're headed this way.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
The announcement you've all been waiting for. The first prize winner is Mama Bear for Super Honeybell.
Congratulations, my dear. So gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Brother, the least you could do is say, "Excuse me."
It wasn't me.
I'm going to give you all cuttings so you can grow your own. This will be my super honeybell patch.
Mama, there's something strange about that plant.
How do you mean strange?
Well, Sister and I are pretty sure we heard it burp.
You Cubs are something.
Really, Mama? Did you see that?
I sure did. That field of honeybells just had that swarm of bees for lunch.
Remember what Papa said about how important bees and honey are to Bear Country?
Sure.
Well, I'm beginning to think this crazy plant is part of a wicked weasel scheme to destroy the bees.
Come on, then. We'd better tell Papa, and fast.
Not a single drop of honey. Didn't see a single bee.
Papa! Papa!
Wait for us!
Papa, there's something we have to tell you. Something awful.
Can't be any awfulers in not finding a single drop of honey dang bees. They must be on strike or vacation.
Neither, Papa. They're being swallowed by thousands of those plants that Raffish Ralph palmed off on Mama.
It's all part of a wicked weasel scheme.
No wonder I couldn't find any honey. We must notify Mayor Honeypot before it's too late. Papa Q Bear, delighted to hear your What? Well, that's terrible.
What is it, Mr. Mayor?
You declare a state of emergency and call a town meeting.
Extra, extra! Emergency town meeting! Call to save the bees! Extra, extra!
And so without further ado, I give you the science director of our Save the Bees committee, Professor Actual Factual Bear.
Actual Factual is sure to have some way of getting rid of those awful plants and saving the bees.
I certainly hope so. I feel so guilty.
Now, my dear, there must be something we can do.
I've studied this remarkable plant from top to bottom, and I've got some very bad news for you.
No.
This plant, there are sample plants in the audience for your inspection, is a horticultural monster. It's tougher than crabgrass and meaner than poison ivy. Bugs won't eat it, and poison won't kill it. And if we don't stop it in 72 hours, the bees of Bear Country are doomed.
Do you see what I see?
They are sensitive to something. They're sensitive to Mr. Skunk.
Well, I'll be happy to help in any way I can.
Oh, Professor! Professor Actual Factual! Come on. Professor, could that biplane of yours be rigged for crop dusting?
Oh, Jenny, I suppose so. But why?
Because with the help of Mr. Skunk,
And a few of my friends.
we think we have a way to save the bees.
Bravo! Let's go. You can explain on the way.
Are you sure you and your buddies want to do this?
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Ah, yes. In a few short weeks, this will all be mine. Lock, stock, and honeypot.
Oh, look, Chief. A plane is taking off.
The forerunner of a great exodus, no doubt.
I don't know, Chief. It's laying down some sort of fog. There's an exodus, all right, but we're the ones who are exiting!
Yeah! They're back! They're back! I hope they zapped them good.
They've done it, by Jove! They've done it! Brother and sister have saved the bees!
With a little help from our friends.
Hey, you know, Spelunker First Class will be our most advanced Bear Scout merit badge ever.
But why do we have to explore a cave to get it?
Because that's what spelunking means, exploring caves. That's right, it comes from some old Greek word.
Well, I don't like going into strange caves, especially forbidden caves.
I know what you mean. It's never been explored before. That's right. And the way folks talk about it gives me the creeps. It sounds like a really spooky place.
Aha! Scouts off on a merit badge mission. They're going to need my help. I see you're on your way to earn another Bear Scout merit badge.
That's right, Papa.
Well, you cubs are in luck. I just happen to have a break in my busy schedule. I'll tag along and help you over the rough spots.
Sounds good, Papa. We'll need all the help we can get.
Oh, yeah, I mean, good. Let's get going then. By the way, what merit badge are you going for today?
Spelunker First Class.
Ah, yes, one of my favorite pastimes. I've got fond memories of all the spelunks I've spelunked. I'll never get enough of this stuff. Freddie, old sport, just between the two of us, what's spelunking?
It means exploring caves, Unc. We're gonna explore Forbidden Cave today.
For Forbidden Cave? I wouldn't go in there for a barrel of honey. But how am I going to chicken out? That is, excuse myself from this expedition. Ah, Scout Leader Jane. She can't stand the sight of me. She'll send me packing in no time flat.
Good morning, Scout Leader Jane!
Good morning, Cubs. Papa Bear, are you all ready to explore Forbidden Cave?
You bet!
Well, at least sort of ready.
Scouts, it's your duty to earn this badge without my expert help. I'm sure Scout Leader Jane would insist I stay behind.
It's no skin off my nose if you want to come along.
Huh?
After all, I'm not leading this excursion. I've asked a real experienced rock climber and spelunker to take over, Professor Actual Factual.
Greetings, everybody. I just thought I'd squeeze in some extra time observing the feeding habits of the blueberry bush beetle.
Hi, Professor.
I don't suppose you'd want a grown-up like me getting in the way of your spelunking.
Oh, on the contrary, old chap, I'd be glad to have another grown-up on board. Forbidden Cave could be heavy-going, very heavy-going.
There it is, Forbidden Cave.
It sure looks forbidding.
And mysterious.
And spooky.
Yes, isn't it splendid? What an honor to be the first to explore its hidden precincts. Up we go!
Look, mountain goats.
Whoa! Nimble, little beasts.
Are you all right, Papa?
Of course I'm all right. After all, I'm part mountain goat myself. Hey!
You must be. They seem to like you well enough.
All right, fellow spelunkers, onward and inward.
Oh. The cave's even spookier up close. Spooky! Wait, Professor. It's awful dark in there.
Sister's right. What are we going to use for light?
Bless my suspenders, I almost forgot. Cave helmets, my latest invention.
These are okay for protection from falling rocks, but what about light?
Wow! Great invention!
Terrific.
You did it again, Professor. Gosh, look at those creepy shadows. Yeah, this place is spookier than I thought it would be. And that's really spooky.
Come on, we can't let being scared stop us from getting our Spelunker's merit badges.
Well said, Brother Bear. I'll lead the way. And if you will, Papa Q, please take a pad and map our every movement.
Map schmap. We can't depend on a mere map in a twisty-turny place like this.
Now let's proceed, everybody. Follow me, stay close together, and watch out for crevices and pitfalls. How's the map coming, Papa Q? Are you keeping track of our movements?
Not making a map.
Not making a map?
But I am keeping track of our movements. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Meh.
Hey, you dad-burned goat, give me back my string.
I see what you mean about butts, Unc. Are you all right, Papa?
More to the point, are we all right?
Yeah, Professor. Are we going to be able to get out of here?
We made a left, then a half right, then straight ahead. Yes, Scouts, I believe so. I have a pretty good head compass. But I think you better take over the mapping duties, Brother Bear.
Here's the pad and pencil. No strings attached.
Enough of this dawdling. This way, everybody. Stay together.
Careful.
What's that rock?
It's getting so narrow.
Look there. Gracious, the finest example of stalactites and stalagmites I've ever seen.
You know something, Professor? I can never remember which is which.
Well, it's easy. Just remember this simple rhyme. Stalactite and stalagmite. Only caves have got 'em. Tite is always on the top, and mite is on the bottom.
Wow!
Stalactites and stalagmites. Only caves have got 'em.
Hey, what a great echo!
Tide is always on the top.
Silence, please! The vibrations could bring the whole place down on us.
Oh no! Look out! What's happening? What are we gonna do?
We can't get out!
We're trapped forever!
Galloping Grizzly, our hats are going out.
Quick, let's tie ourselves together so we won't get separated in the dark.
An excellent suggestion.
Good idea, son. Hey, there's some light over there. Yikes!
Hey, what's that weird light?
Lampyris noctiluca, better known as glowworm. They spend their entire lives underground. They're rarely ever seen by other creatures.
Well, these glowworms have been seen by other creatures. The no-good delinquents who made this mess. There's graffiti all over these walls. It's a disgrace.
Stop! That's not graffiti. Those are wall paintings done by prehistoric cave bears thousands of years ago. What a find! It will go down in history. But how will the news get out with us trapped here in the depths of Forbidden Cave?
The heck with the news, Professor. How are we gonna get out?
Take it easy, sis. Things aren't so bad that you have to go back to sucking your thumb.
I'm not sucking my thumb, silly. I'm wetting it because I thought I felt a breeze. Yes, it's a breeze coming from that direction.
All right, everybody, suck thumbs. Test air.
I can feel it. You're right, sis. There is a breeze. It's coming from over there.
But we'll need light.
And our helmets are dead.
A couple of these friendly fellows will light the way.
They've got to be here somewhere. We've just got to find them.
Look, there's some daylight. Hurry! I see it.
Come on!
Oh, thank you, little friends.
There they are.
Hooray! We made it!
Whew. Gracious.
In recognition of your great discoveries in Forbidden Cave, I declare you all Spelunkers First Class.
No ifs, ands, or buts.